If you're here for the first time, welcome to the home of all things data analytics. For our regular subscribers, we are glad to have you back.
So now, when you finish downloading, then you can open it, and this is what you see. Everybody go ahead and open your SSMS. Okay? Open it and let's start. Because I told you that 90% of this class, 90 to 95% of this class is practical. After today, we have 10 more weeks to go. But today, counting today is 11, right? So when you open, I hope everybody you have opened your SSMS. If you are yet to find it or open it, let me know. Is there anybody there that is still having issues about it? Let me know. Okay, good. Now, if it's open like this, this is the this is how you see it when you open it. Now, you remember we downloaded two things. We downloaded SQL Server and we downloaded SSMS. If you go on the now, what you're seeing is SSMS right now. This is just like a library for you to be able to view the SQL Server. Okay? For you to be able to view the SQL Server. Now, um, we will let's start from the list today. We will teach you also how you can rename that your server on the left. If you go on the left, you see under Object Explorer, or everything you see there. That's under no, come down, you see desktop, blah blah blah. That is the server name. You see that desktop dash pn so. That's the server name, right? That's the SQL server you downloaded before. That's the SQL server you downloaded before, okay? So, and under the server, you have database, security, all those things. Everything underneath, those are the server object that you have under them. But, we will teach you also how to rename that desktop dash blah blah blah. Why? Because you can have multiple database in this SSMS, okay? You can have um multiple servers, okay, in this SSMS, okay? So that you can choose any server you want. You can open 3, 2, 4 servers as you want. So we will teach you how to rename if it's maybe a reporting server, if it's production server, if it is this, if it is. So we will teach you how to do that also. Now, but today, let's teach you how to create a database. Now, I told you that there is no way you want to have a table without a database. And there is no way you want to have a database without a server. Also, there is no way you want to have data without a table. So they all work hand in hand. Now, note again, there is no way you want to have a data inside the table without creating a table. There is no way you want to create a table without having a database, and there is no way you want to create a database without having a server. So this server we have right now is a server that we want to create the database. Now, note, as a data analyst, I don't think you have things to do with all other parts like security, server update, blah, blah, blah. You will work mostly in the database. Okay. Well, if you want to deal with link server, well, you can go to the server object. But for this class, you need to focus more on the analytics side. So we'll focus more on the analytics side and at the same time focus on the data engineering side also, and also the data architecture part, whereby we'll teach you how to map, different tables, whereby you can link this particular table to this table using a primary key, foreign key, all those. We'll teach you. Now, today, let us create a database. Now, the first step of creating a database. Now, I told you there are two ways of creating a database. It's either you create a database through the GUI, which is you go on the left, you create it, you don't have to write code. But the second way is creating with code. Now, I will prefer you understand it with the use of code because that is where your strength lies. Okay? That is where your strength lies. The easiest thing to do in the server is creating a database. The easiest thing to do in a server is creating a database. Now, to create a database, anything you want to do in this server, right now, you need to click what we call the new query. So everybody go up. You see where new query is. New query. Thank you, Abdul. Abdul is using an arrow for us. New query. That's it. New query. Click it. When you click new query, this board is going to show for you. Okay? This board is going to show for you. Now, before we start, let's do some setup. Okay? Let's do some setup. Now, you see, can you go ahead and type? Let's create a database now. I will show you this now so that you know what I'm trying to do. Let's create a database. And the easiest thing right here in this server to do is creating a database. So for you to create a database, it's just simple. Now, what database do we want to create? First of all, what database do we want to create? We want to create a database right now that is going to showcase your class. So this class name is class batch 21, right? Class batch 21. And it's going to be one word, class batch 21. Just hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. The name of this class is class batch 21. Okay? Now, so we want to create a database called class batch 21. And I'm going to give you instruction. You follow the instruction. The C will be capital letter. Then for the batch, the B will be capital letter also. Okay? So create. So we will type create, space, database, one word, database. Yes, space, class batch 21. We will still set up some things. Yeah, batch, no, together, one word. B, capital, batch 21. Now, before you execute, I can see that most of us probably will be struggling in looking at what she just typed because it's small, right? It's very tiny. So, Yemi, can you calm down? You see a place with 100%. You see a place with 100%. Calm down. Okay. You see that's where you change it. You already changed it, okay, to 177. So whatever, you can put it to 150 or 200 as you want. Okay. Anything you want to put it. Okay. Just put it anything you want to put it. Now, before you execute again, no, 400 is too big. Put it to 200. So before you execute again, now, if you look at this, okay, there's something about SQL Server, okay, SSMS. Normally, if you run into an error, right? If you execute something and run into an error, SSMS will tell you, go to line so. There is an error in it. Now, why is that so important? Because if you get to a time in the class, you write queries. You get to line 20, line 30, line 40. If there is an error in any part of it, it will tell you go to line, maybe go to line 21, you have an error. So how do you know which is line 21? We need to set something that's going to show the number of lines on the left. You see that? So now, I want you to now everyone, go to Tools. Tools, up. Abdul, go ahead and use your arrow again. Tools, okay. Now, when you go to tools, you come to options. No. Go back to tools, options. Now, you have gone to options, okay? Now, what I want you to do now is go to text editor, down, click that. Well, click the arrow beside it. Just click the arrow beside it. Click the arrow, yeah, click the arrow to expand it. Now, you have clicked the arrow beside it. Now, we will go to Transact SQL. Don't click the arrow, but just click Transact SQL. Don't click the arrow. Transact SQL. Click that. Now, go to the right. You see line numbers. Check that box and click OK. Did everyone get what we just did? If you did not get it, please unmute yourself. Stop me anytime. Stop me anytime. She's doing the demo again. Okay. So that is, you see, she did the demo again. You go to text editor and transact SQL. Click that transact SQL again. Yeah. So no, leave it like that. So you look on the right and you check the box of line number. Okay? Okay? Okay. Now click OK. So you have line 1 right there. Okay? So it's good like that. So when we start typing and we run into an error, it's going to tell us what line. Because a time will come in the class, you will start writing queries. Before you know it, you've gone to, like me, in my place of work, I write queries. If I show you something, you will not believe it. I write queries that that reads up to 900 lines sometimes. Adding some things into it, adding some things into it, gradually adding some things. Before I know it, I'm on line 200, line 300. So if I run it and any problem, comes up, it tells me that please go to line so. You have an error in that part. Now, we are here now. Everybody go ahead and execute. See execute up there. Come down now. Yeah, execute. Look, watch the arrow. Watch the arrow by Abdul. You see that execute? Yeah, click that. So it is going to tell you that you have created a database and command completed successfully. So everybody, if you're not getting this, something is wrong, okay? Make sure you watch what we've just written on the board. Make sure you write it the same way we've written it on the board, okay? The same way we've written it on the board. So is everyone okay? I believe we all are fine, right? I believe so. Please, you don't have to send a chat. Just unmute yourself and just comment, just obstruct me and ask your question.
Okay, I have a question.
Go ahead.
If we start the create with capital, is anything wrong in that?
No, it's not. It's not. Those database words are not case sensitive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Okay. So now you have created a database. Now, for you to see the database you created, go on the left. You see the arrow, Abdul's arrow, right? Go on the left under Object Explorer. Click the plus. So you see in there that you have just created a database. Can you go ahead and click the plus of the database of the class batch 21? Now you see that we don't, okay, go ahead. Now these are things under the database. You can see tables, views, so many things. Now click the plus of the table. Now, it's going to expand that. It's telling you now what you see there. There is no table created yet, okay? We do not have any table that we have created yet, okay? So now, we will create a table now. We will create tables, not a table. Tables now. Now, everyone, let's take this, um, let's just take this good example, okay? Now, you have come to this class, right? You have come to this class. Now, you have come to study something in this class. What have you come to study? You have come to study data analytics, right? This is a school, for example. This is a school, okay? Data Intelligence Systems is a school. We have created a database for you now, which is batch 21. So you have come here to learn a course, okay? And a particular instructor is going to teach you. And also we need to have a place where we list all the students. So there are three major tables that we have to create, okay? Three major tables. Now, the first table is going to be course table. The second table is going to be instructors table. And the third table is going to be student table. Now, everyone, take your pen and paper. I want you to list all this down. Before we go ahead, now, Yemi, do you have an Excel on your sheet? Just open a blank Excel. Let's show an example of what we're trying to do. Yeah. Okay. Now, close. You can. Yeah. So, you see that part where sheet 1 is written, right? Down. The tab, sheet 1, tab underneath, down of your Excel. Are you there? Yeah, sheet 1. Yeah, double click it. Now, type course info, info together. No, put it together for me. Okay, good. Now, click that plus by the side. Now, type this thing there. Instructors info, instructors S info. Okay, now the next, now that one too, now put students info. Now there is no need for. We don't need for. Okay, delete that for. Right click and delete. Okay, so we need these three tables. So we just want to show you a good example in Excel. So that you know where we're going. Now go to course info. Now you know that. Let's take an example now. You want to go to University of Maryland. You want to go study data analytics. Definitely the course must have been existing, right? Because they cannot register you without having a course on ground. And also, if the course is existing, definitely the instructors must be existing then before you can come in. Okay, so which means the first table we are going to create is going to be course info. Now we need some columns for this course info. Okay, we need some columns. So now that A1, right? Go to cell A1. Type let's see. I think we will put give me 1 second. We will put course ID. Type there course ID. Can put them together. Course ID. Put them together. So you have put course ID there. So now the next thing is course name together also. Course name. You have created the course name, right? Okay, good. Now, course fee, the third The third will be course fee. Thank you. So we need these three columns in where? In our database, right? So for instructors info, go to instructors info now. Click instructors info down. So for instructors info, now we need instructors ID. Instructors ID. So we need last name, first name, phone, email, and the last will be course ID. So that is the course that this instructor is teaching, right? Now let's go to students info. Now, students info. At least when they register you, in students class, they will, at least you have student ID, student ID. So student ID, you've added student ID, right? So since you've added student ID, um, student stored name, STUD first name, STUD first name, STUD last name. Um, course ID, um, stored email, STUD email. The next one is STUD phone. Then last one, address, stored address. Just put address. Just put address. No, just put address. Then state. Just put state. Because why I'm putting state is because in United States, sometimes your tuition fee is based on the state where you live. If the school is in Maryland and you live in Maryland, they give you the preference of paying, in-state tuition. So now for the student table, we need 8 columns, right? 8 columns. So we are going to create all this. Now we will put sample of data into each one of them so that we can determine what type of data that each of them will be. Go to course info. Now, course ID, our course ID for data intelligence systems is 401. Type 401. Now, the course name is data analytics. Space analytics. Yeah. The course fee is 3,000. Thank you. Good. Now, go to instructors info. Just put instructor ID 1001. Last name, Pooh Phillips. Last name. First name, put Deola. Phone, just put 703 479 1022. The email, put Deola dot Phillips. It's one L. Okay. Phillips at data intel sys.com. Course ID, you put 4001. Just space that 4001. Yeah. No. 401. Sorry. 401. Okay, good. Good. Now this is the data. Now go to student info. Okay, good. Student info now. Yeah, now go ahead and put whatever information you want to put. Student ID, put our student ID. Well, for this class now, just put 1001. Put no. Put 2001. Okay. First name, put your whatever name you want to put. Yeah. Okay. Course ID is 401. You are learning data analytics. Email. Then phone, just put whatever phone you want to put. Address, just put any address. Just put, 102 so UK. London, just put London there. Just put London. It's okay. It's just sample. 102 London Avenue. Okay, that's fine. Just put London, London, England. Okay. Well, so let's change that state to country. Let's change that state to country. Now, okay, so you are a data analyst, guys. So you got a new job and someone said we've been keeping our data in Excel. So can you go ahead and create a table for us where we'll put all this information? Just let's assume that this is how they've been keeping all their information. So let's go ahead. Can you go ahead and create a database for us and create a table where we can put all this? So let's create the first table, which is course info. So look at the columns that we have: course ID, course name, and course fee. Now, what I want someone who has been following, what type of data is course ID? Based on the data that we have in it, someone who has been following. I know at this moment it's going to be tough for
Numeric.
Huh?
Numeric.
Numeric.
Okay, good. It's numeric and also it can be integer. Okay?
Yes.
Can be integer or numeric. Now, course name. What is course? What type of data is that?
Variables.
That's VACHA, right?
Yes, VACHA.
VACHA.
Yeah, VACHA. So now the third one, which one is that? What can tell me? Cost fee.
Numeric or integer?
Okay.
No.
Think
Currency.
well.
Currency.
I think it's monetary.
Money.
Money.
Well, you can decide to use integer, you can use float, but since it's about money, just put money, okay? So, Yemi, let's go now. We are going to create these 3 columns in that database called course info, in that database called class batch 21. Now, so you know how to create database now. Okay, just write create database class batch 30. Do you want to now, before we go ahead, I will advise you all, because any code we've written in the class, you might refer to it later again. Okay, later again. So if I were you, I would just save everything. I would just save whatever I'm doing. Okay, so let me teach you how to save this now. You can do it in 2 ways. You can copy it and put in your Word document, or you can just be saving it right here. You can go on file on the left. File. Yes. Now, you see the second one that says save as, right? Yeah, click that. So where do you want to save it? Yemi, you want to save it in your in your document? Scroll down on the left, just scroll down. Or go gently. Just go. Document. Click document. Now scroll down a little bit. Document. So now change the name. Or now, do you want to create a folder? Thank you. Create a folder there and put training. You can just put training. SQL training. So now, come down. You see that place? Yeah. Now no. That place file name that you see SQL query one. So you can change the name to how to create database. Just put it how to create database so that you can refer to them. Then click save. Yeah, inside that, double click that and click saving it. Good. You saved it, right? Good. So so that we don't mess your how to create database file up, right? We will go again and click new query. Click new query again because we don't want to mess down this one up. Click new query. You see that arrow? Yeah. So why am I clicking new query? Because I don't want to write anything into a file that she just saved, because that file is for how to create database so that she can refer to it later in future. Okay. If you look beside the yellow now, you see that file there. Click that file for me. The one beside the yellow. Yes, click that. You see that? You can refer to it. We can come back to it if you want to come back. But right now we are in the other one. Click the other one. Click it. Oh, it's malfunctioning then. Click that, then click that. Oh, close it and open another one. Okay, good. Now we want to create the table. Remember, we have 3 columns in the table, right? We have 3 columns in the table. In that table, the cost info table, we have 3 columns in it. Hold on. There are cost ID. Okay, put dash. Hold on. Oh, before you start, that's great. If you want to put a note there, right? You are trying to put a note, right? Right? Put dash. So that okay. So just write a note there. Create these 3 columns. These 3 columns. You can list them as, so when you put dash means the database does not, so that the database will not, pay attention to it. Go to the Excel and copy those 3 columns. Copy the 3 columns. Copy. Yeah. Okay, space. Yeah. Drop them there. Yeah, good. So you can put comma in between them. Put comma in between them. Course ID, course name. Yeah. Okay. So now let's start from line 2 and start writing our query to create them now. So let's go to line 2. Now, to create these tables now, now let's write a proper statement. Create cost info table. No. After create there, that's your line 1. Create, that's your line 1, right? Let's put a normal statement. Create cost info table with these 3 columns. Yeah. Create cost info table with these 3 columns. So you can see that that last word on that line is hiding. So go bring it back. The last word, cost, is it cost fee? The last word after cost name. Yeah, just bring it back. Okay, good. But still, we'll let you know how you can jack that down so you can see, a whole lot. You can see whatever is hiding. Okay, now let's go to line 2. Line 2. Now, create table
Okay,
type.
so Should I retain the spaces after course ID?
Don't worry, they don't matter. The database does not even care about all those things because you have put dash dash in front of it. Definitely, it doesn't pay attention to it. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Now, okay, create table. Start from line 2. Create table. You know what you have in line 1 is just for your own use. Okay. Create table space. What is the name of the table now? Course info, right? Course info. Now you put a bracket, open bracket. Now, so we said create table course info. You see, before when we typed create database, class batch 1, right? And that one went. But if you do this, you are creating a table. A table must have fields, must have columns, okay? Must have columns. So the first column is what now? Course ID, right? Put course ID now. Now, the way you create a table, when you write create table course info, then once you put the first column, so what follows is the data type. The data type. Space. What data type did we mention for that?
Integer.
Okay, put int, or you can write it full if you want. Int, then space. No, you got it's okay. Int space. It does not mean capital letter. You can use small letter. It does not matter. Now, you remember, we will see anything we do now, we will delete them later because I just want you to be familiar with normal, ordinary tables, okay? So when we want to start proper table, then we will now start all those are primary key, foreign keys, and stuff like that. But we need you to understand what tables are, what goes with table, and stuff like that. We just want you to understand the basics first, okay? So integer, right? Then after integer, we don't want these to be null. You remember I did null and not null, okay? So you put not null. Because we must put course ID. Yeah, type not null there. Not null. Not space. No. You have to put space. No. Now, which means a data must always get into that course info for you to execute a new line for course info table, comma. So now, I I like to do my things, right? Neat and appropriate. If we keep typing, some things will be hidden, okay? So I like to jack the whole of that part from that parenthesis, which is bracket. I like to jack it down. So it starts from down so that yeah, I like to do my things this way, okay? I like to do my things this way. So now come to the next line. After okay. Yeah. After the comma. Now jack down, come to the next line. Okay, so just go under the C. Go under the C. It does not matter. I just like to make things neat. Okay, push forward and go under
I've
the
not
C.
closed the bracket.
When you said jack,
Don't worry about closing it. Go ahead.
when you said jack, are we to press enter, or what do you mean by that?
Just one enter after the yeah.
Okay.
Now, Yemi, go under the C. Just go under C. So that people will still know that we are still within the bracket. Thank you.
So, excuse me, I have a question. Why are we putting Intel not null? What does that mean?
Integer, not null. Integer. Yemi, can you spell the integer in full? E-G-E-R. I-N-T-E-G-E-R. That's integer. You remember the data types, right?
Yes.
I taught you data type. So you can write int or you write it in full. Okay? Okay. So that's why I said the course ID, the data type. What kind of data type are we going to be putting in course ID? 401, we say course ID is 401, right? So you can either use numeric or use integer in that part for the data type. So when you name the column name, the next thing that follows is the data type. Then the next thing that follows are the constraints, which might be primary key and not null and stuff like that. So right now, we are not putting primary key yet, but we just want to create an ordinary table. So course ID, the data type, and the constraint. You remember, I taught you null, not null, stuff like that. So now, the next column is going to be course name. Space. What type of data goes into the course name? I said varchar, right? VARCHAR. Now, stop. Now, hold on. Now, I told you anything that has to do with varchar, you will have to specify the data length limit, the limit of the data that needs to go inside it. Now, that's why when you go to like somewhere like MVA, Motor Vehicle Administration, or you go to some departments in America, you know, our names are usually very long. You see that when they spell your name, they will decide to maybe one letter will be missing because their database has been scheduled to maintain maybe only 20 letters long or maybe 10 letters long, you know, stuff like that. So you have to indicate in the course name how many letters long. Okay, so you open parentheses, that's brackets, open bracket in front of varchar, and you can put varchar, no. Just put 20. Cover it. No, cover it. Now, I want you to, from that bracket, I want you to take it closer to varchar so that people will know it's for varchar. Yeah. Yes, thank you. It's for that varchar. Anytime you put the varchar, right? Put the varchar, you will always specify data length. Does not mean because I put 20, then you have to put 20. You will decide based on the data length, based on the data that you have in maybe what they are telling you. Okay, so you have to decide, or you have to think and say, okay, people's name can be as long as 100, can be as long as 200, as long as 250. So it depends on what because you are a data analyst, right? You think about it and say, okay, what length can we even make this? You know, you decide. So space, then not null. Comma. So what is remaining again? Course fee. Come down. Course fee. So that one is what? What type of data? Money. Right? Money. So put not null there. You can put null if you want to put null, but this you put not null in things that are so important, data that are so important that we want to see. The management wants to see. Okay? The management wants to see. So you close. Now, these are the three brackets, right? These are the three columns we need. So you close the bracket. You close the bracket. You see that red arrow thing showing is no more showing. Good. So if you execute, don't execute yet, though. Don't execute. Now, I want you to always pay attention to something. If you execute this, we will forever be looking for that table under class batch 1. We will not see it. Why? Let me give you this example. Somebody asked you to go to, now you are on the street. You are on the street. The first building is number 1. The second building is number 2. Okay? The first building, all of them are just characters. It's just the outer, shape that has been built. The offices inside have not been built. Okay? So they now told you, the owner of office number 2 told you, go into my own characters and start creating the offices inside for me. But you decided to go to number one and you created the office. Now, the owner of number two will go there and say, where are the offices I asked you to create? Okay, so right now, anytime you create a database and you want to create a table inside that database, you must point you must point to your database to create that thing. Now, Abdul, can you use your arrow and click that and go to that master? You see master on the left. You hear me? See that master on the left. So, which means if you click this thing now, we will not see it under class batch 21. It's going to go to master database. So now click the drop down. So in that drop down, you will see class batch 21. You click that. So at this point, when you execute this, we are going to see it in class batch 21. Click that. Click it. Okay. Nice. We've created it now. Now, you'll be wondering, under class batch 21, why am I not seeing it? Okay. Now, go back under class batch 21, underneath by the left, under Object Explorer. Come down. Yeah. Now, I want you to right-click and refresh. Right-click and refresh. Right-click, refresh. Now, go ahead and expand it the way it was before, the plus. So you can see we've created a table down there. You can see DBO course info. That is database object course info. We've created that table now. If you expand it, expand the columns. You can see the three tables, the three columns that has been created. Integer, vector, and money for each of those that we have created. Okay. So now, since I have taught you this now, I will want you, Yemi, go ahead and put a statement down there and say create. You see the way you did that green thing up there? Come down. Yeah. Just jack down. Yeah. Jack it more down, like twice. Now put dash. Okay. Create instructors info with table with these three columns. Go to instructors info. Yes, thank you. With this, how many columns? 6 columns.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I tried to jack down, but it looks like it's taking the data I have in the first line.
Okay, I'm coming. Just hold on. With these 6 columns. Come down, Yemi, so that thing will not be that long. Jack it down from instructors ID. Yeah, put dash in front of that instructor's ID. Okay. Now, okay. So I will stop Yemi from sharing a little bit. Emmanuel, is that you? Emmanuel.
I'm here.
No, it's Joshua that was talking.
Joshua, can you share your screen also?
No, I was just panicking for no reason because when she did ask, it wasn't taking the lines down, but now it's
Okay,
taking the
now
lines down.
look at
So
just
I
look
think
at
I'm
what we
good.
have on the screen. Make sure everything is fine. You see that green one does not matter. It's just for our own use. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Yemi, you can now come down. Now, everyone, I want you to create that instructor's info for me. Or let's try. Yemi, let's try. Okay, do Control R for me so that we can take Control R. Okay, good. Now, start creating it. I will leave you all. You guys can deliberate and create that instructor's ID, instructor's info table for me. Go ahead and create it. You guys deliberate. If she's making a mistake, tell her. Don't execute it yet. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not going to put my mouth, oh. You guys will do it by yourself. Make sure you don't execute until I ask you, okay?
I put my mouth. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, please go on. I'm listening. Am I doing something wrong?
You guys will deliberate. Go ahead and deliberate yourself, okay?
In my mouth.
Keep going. Keep going. Thank you.
No, I don't know. No, comma. Your first name, Vaka, 15, and same size. Not no. And phone, integer. And that's integer. Not no. Email, that's Vaka too. Is it? Yeah. And course ID, comma. Course ID, integer. No, then close bracket. Okay. Table. So no. Name, Vaka. Can we have the ID first? Yeah. Integer. Not no. Comma. Student first name. Vaka. The size. No. Last name. Worker 15, no. Then course ID, comma. Integer. No. Start email. Worker. No. Sorry, I think you did the course ID twice now. Yeah. And address, VACA, then country, no comma, then country, VACA.
So today, you've got such a powerful ministry, teaching and preaching the word of God. And over us. And so when we were backstage at the Found Collective in Atlanta, by the way, you can join us by upcoming Found Collective events. You can find them at foundcollective.com. But I said, Hosanna, that
Please, can you help us lower the volume of your TV?
there's, and I said,
Okay. So now, don't execute. Now, scroll up. Let's start from the first one you created. Now, you created we will analyze this before we execute.
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm seeing addressing highlighted in blue, even though it's not
Okay.
like a data type.
Okay, we'll come to that. I know someone was gonna ask that. We'll come to that. Now, don't worry, Yemi, don't worry. It's normal. It's normal. I will tell you why that is. Okay, so now create table instructors info, right? So instructors ID is integer. Nice. Last name. Now, don't you think some people's last name are longer than 15 characters? 15 letters. Don't you think? Huh? Yemi, let me spell my last name first. I'm coming. If it's no more than. Okay, it's not more than. So, no. Even some people's last name are more than 20. If I were you, I'll put 50.
Is it possible to leave it open?
No, if you put it open, it's going to take it as one. Only
Okay.
one character can enter.
Okay.
Okay, so now, good. You have done that. Now, phone. You will not use the integer for phone. You use numeric. Okay? Put numeric there. Numeric. Space. Okay, good. Email. There are emails that are longer than 30. There are emails that are longer than 30. So if I were you, I might put like 60 or 70. Now, note that might be, there are emails that you see dash, so, dash, that, all those dashes, you are counting them. Now, course ID integer, nice. Now, note, the data type you used in the first table, because they are all in the same database. If that column is existing in a table that we've created before, you must maintain the same data type. Like we have created course info before, so we use course ID integer for course ID. So definitely anything you creating inside our database, use that same data type. Okay. Now, good. Let's go to the next one. So now, create table student info, student ID, integer. That's fine. First name, vaka what? You can, I mean, it's going to be longer than that. You can put 50. First name and last name, put vaka 50. Email is going to be longer. You can put 80 because you see students, students can be funny. They can use, long stops. Phone, start phone should be numeric. Phone should be numeric. Now, let's come to the address. First of all, that address will be longer than 30. You can, by the time you write number 30, the spaces, you are counting spaces also. Good. Now, you see that address. Why is it highlighting in blue? It's highlighting in blue because the system sees it as a database object kind of name, like a query name. We have you see that how create table are showing in blue, right? Because these are words that belong to the database, right? So the system is also seeing address because address is also a name within that the database recognizes as its own. Okay, so you can decide to leave it like this, or this is what you do so that it doesn't show the blue. That address that you've written, okay? No, don't worry about stud. No, don't put it. Let's show this because I purposely put it. Now, that address that you put a square bracket around it on line 29. Square bracket. Open square bracket. No, not that one. Square bracket. After P on your keyboard, you see square bracket. After letter P. No, not that one. The one down. You don't have to use shift. You don't have to use shift. You don't have to use shift. That same place you pressed that showed you the last one, that's the same one you're pressing, but you don't have to use shift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No? I said after letter P, yes, thank you. Yeah, cover it there also. No. No. Cover now. No. The next one after it. After the one you just pressed, the next one on the rear. So anything that you don't want.
I don't use this. It's
I
obvious.
know. There are things that will be you don't if you are not using it, you're not gonna know. So so you can even decide to leave it without your but I mean it's just good. So anytime something is highlighting in blue, you want to cover it, or anytime you have space in between. Okay, in space, like you see, if we had left course ID as course space ID, which means we are going to use this also to cover it. Okay, so now country, well, yeah. Okay, now scroll up. Let's execute the first one that you created. Now hold on, don't click, come down. Now if you no, go to the first one you created. Just go to the first one you created. Now sometimes when you have a whole lot of stuff in your board like this, you don't want to just execute. If you execute, it's going to try to execute the first one that you've created also. It's going to be throwing us error and you don't going to know. So maybe you have something, you've typed a query down there to say delete something or drop something. So if you execute everything, it's going to you might be spoiling some stuff in database. So you have to highlight what you have just written. Now, so not all of them. Just it's okay if you highlight all of them, but I don't want people to start thinking that first 8 and 9 line belongs to it. Okay, so you highlight from line 10. Yeah, line 10 to line 16. You can run that, okay? Execute. So that has been created. Do Control R for me. Control R. Okay. Now scroll down and let's go do. So if you highlight from 19 down, it's still going to go. Highlight from 19. Yeah, it's still going to go because the database is not paying attention to whatever you have marked as green there. So execute. It's still going to go. So now go on the left under Object Explorer and refresh your course info table. No. Calm down. You see where table? Yeah. Go to the table. Course info. Go to the table. Tables. No. Go up. No. Yeah. Collapse it. Just collapse it and refresh. Right click and refresh. Right click and refresh for me. Okay. Now expand. You see that those three tables have all been created, right? So the whole three tables have all been created. Now, I'm going to give you class work now, everyone. So, Yemi, you are going to stop sharing and everybody is going to put their hands on something. Even if you don't have your computer in front of you, I want you to do that on paper, and you are going to show me. Okay? Now, let me put on the board. I'm going to type this on the board for you. Before I type it, before I show you, let me type it before we show you, okay? You are doing this in the same database, class batch 21, okay? And you have to be cognizant of the data types that you use for this, because some columns are going to be are still going to be columns that you've created already in the data, in the tables inside the same database. So, table name. So columns. Okay, good. Then that's one. I'll put the second table. We have two tables to create. Two tables to create. Two tables to create. All right, so I'm going to share my screen right now. So I want you all to create this table for me. So can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you can see my SQL screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That's the question. Go ahead and create it for me. Now, I am not giving you the data type, right? So you will have to think through what data type do we need here. In fact, this one, let me take this course idea. Okay. Just create these two tables for me. Inside the same database. Note, you have to go inside the same database, okay? You have to do that inside the same database. Give me 1 second. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Don't worry. Go ahead, go ahead.
Eddie, a quick question for you.
Go ahead. Question.
The student score column, should it be a whole number or decimal?
Student
type?
score. Well, I mean, let's just think through. Let's see what you guys are going to come up with. Just think through it and think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Hello, Deola.
Somebody asked a question?
Deola,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to check my speaker.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm done.
Who else is done? If you are done, let me know.
I'm still struggling with it.
Don't worry, you'll come out of it. Okay, are you writing it or you already have it downloaded?
No, I've not done the download. I'm still
Okay.
expecting the material. You've not sent it to me.
Don't worry, I'll send it. But
All right.
okay, you are putting on your notes, right?
Yes.
Good one.
I'm done, sir.
Okay, Joshua. Amy, are you not done? Amy?
I'm just checking. I'm done, Sha. I'm just checking. Oh, you deleted something.
Did I?
Yeah, from the second table.
Oh yeah, I removed course ID.
Yeah, because it was 3 before. Okay,
Yeah.
let me adjust that.
Okay. Lola Jale, are you not done?
Almost.
Huh?
Almost.
Okay.
I'm having error message coming up. Unknown object type examination used in the create, drop, or altered statement. I don't know. I'm confused.
Don't worry. When we get to, I know a whole lot of people will still be having issues because we are just started. We've just started, right? Don't worry. Don't worry. You share your screen very soon, okay? Okay, so this should not take more than 5 minutes to do. Okay, so who is done? First of all, Falake is having issues with her own.
I'm
Let's
done.
okay, Yemi, you are done too, right? Yemi? Or who is
Yes. No,
okay,
no, no. I'm done. I'm done. I've been
okay,
done since.
okay, okay. Okay, so now first of all, let me go to Falake's own. Falake,
Yeah.
can you go ahead and share your screen? Let's see. Let's see
Okay.
what's wrong with
Hold on. Just a minute.
it.
Can you see my
So
screen?
it's coming up. Okay, we can see it. Can you take your SQL up? Expand it for us. Okay. Now look at what without you telling me, I've picked what the problem is. You said create
Yeah.
examination table. No,
Okay.
create table. Create
Okay,
table.
just table.
No, 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 no. The statement starts with create table before the name of the table. The statement starts with create table before the name of the table.
Okay. Okay. It's the examination.
Sorry, I'm looking at something here. What is the name of the table? What is the table name? We said examination, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Create table, examination, right? So student ID integer, course ID integer, exam date, date. Thank you. In fact, you remember. Student score, integer. The student score can be numeric, can be integer, that's fine. Remarks, VACA what? Remarks, VACA what? You forgot your VACA what? Open parentheses and put your VACA. Parentheses, open bracket. You
Other
forgot?
bracket. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Oh, 50?
Well, it depends on you. Yeah, close it. Then execute it for us. Hold on. Hold on. You see, I said hold on. No, okay. Look for the table for me now. You've executed it and you never pointed to your table, to your the database you created. You put it in master. I just told you, right? So you created it inside. Your table is not. You're not going to find your table because you created it inside master table. So
Oh, instead
change
of
that.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
change that now. Change it to that. Execute it again. Yeah. Have you?
Yes.
Okay. Now expand your tables on the left. Refresh. Refresh. Click on that. Refresh. Okay. Expand it now. So you've not been creating the tables we created before?
I did, but I didn't save it.
No, 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 no. Did you create the tables we create before?
No, no.
Huh?
No. I was just looking because I
Okay.
couldn't lay
Okay.
my hands on it. I would get distracted and all of
Okay.
that.
Okay. Good. So you go back later and do that. Okay. Make
Yes.
sure you point to the database. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Is there anybody having issue with his or her own? I know most people probably forgot about date. I know most people probably forgot about date.
Okay, so for me, I didn't forget date, but for the student score, let me see. Let me just share.
Okay.
For the student score, I think I put can you see my screen?
No, you've not clicked the share. Click the share. Once you click the share, click your screen, come, you see,
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so for the student score. I put VACA.
VACA 5. Well, but the problem is this. Well, it's not a problem though, because you know,
Because of the percentage, because it's gonna be, I have that percent. You might have the percentage sign. I don't know.
yeah, because we've not been given any data, right? So we've not been given any data, so we don't know whether is the percentage score, or is it that out of 100 this person scored 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it numeric? Is it so it's possible it's integer, numerical, but until you are being given any any um any sample data, right? Or you have.
Yeah.
So if you prove VACA, because I can see your own now, because you are thinking of the percentage, might be 50% because of the percentage sign, right? Yeah, you're right. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna hold you guys for that. So that's fine.
There's a
Um, so grade, um, you're right too, because it can be 3.47. The point can be, can make it VACA. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine too. You guys are catching. You're catching up. You're catching up. You're catching up. Oh, that's good. I love that. Emmanuel, what's going on? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did, but it's my notes.
Oh, it's in your note.
Yeah,
Sorry, can I say the second question? I didn't get to.
Okay. The second question is create a table called grade, Grade, and the two columns are student ID and okay, good. Student ID and grade itself. Thank you, Manuel. That's good. That's good. That's good. You are doing well. You are doing well. Yeah, we've seen that. Good. Nice. Joshua. Okay. Okay. So grade, if I were you, the grade is going to be VACHA because it's going to be like 3.47, 3.57, stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
So
that's what I was trying to find out. So the numeric, like what is it L2? Does it have percentage and dots in it? Or
no. Numeric is just number, like
just number?
527, so. It does not have dots, does not, doesn't have point in it.
So the numeric is no different from integers.
Numeric and they are a bit different because number one, integer in integer we can have 3.05, right? Numeric cannot have 3 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Good. You guys are doing well though. You are making me proud. I believe this class is going to do well. You guys are going to make me proud. Yes. So, but before we start putting data into those tables, we will have to teach you again. All these things you have created, we will now come up with what we call the data mapping that will help you to read and say, okay, this is what they want me to create. This is what they want me to create. This is what.
Sorry, sir.
Go ahead.
Just one more question. If I do edit it right now, does it automatically get in there, or I have to save it?
You share your screen right quick.
Okay.
It's coming up. Just give us once. Okay. Now you've executed it, right?
Yeah.
So because you've executed it, it's not going to
Yeah.
change. You are trying to create a table that you have created. Okay, you run it now. Let's see.
I'm coming.
Okay, run it. Let's see. No. Hold on. I light it and run it. I light everything and run it. I just want you to see something. Run it. Now, what error are you saying? Are you seeing? It's saying there's already an object named grade in that. So you've created a grade table already. You are trying to recreate it inside that same database, which is wrong. So it's not going to give you. So leave it. We will get to a point where we'll do You know, I want all these problems to be coming up, because we'll come to a point where we'll do things like alter. You want to alter, certain columns in the database. It's about our curriculum. So we'll teach you how to alter this. Okay, teach you, but not right now. We will not jump the gun. So we'll leave it. Leave it be. You take a note of whatever mistake you have done. Then when we get to that topic, you'll be able to correct it. But still, all these things we have done today, we will still drop them. We'll delete them. We'll now create a proper table with the same tables you have created. Okay. Now, the proper I mean is that we will link each of the tables together. Right now, they are not linked because there is no concept of primary key in it. There is no concept of foreign key also in it. We need to be able to check the kind of data that goes in and catch anything that may cause issues for us in future, or we want to make sure that if we because take for example, a student ID as 1234 is coming to do exam, and when they check the student's information who is meant to do exam, we can't find that student ID there. We cannot find the student ID. So we need to be able to create a process that's going to check things like this. Or you said you register for a class called 402. Meanwhile, we don't have any class called 402. It's 401. So we need to be able to make sure that instead of you making that mistake, something is going to catch it before that mistake is made. Okay? So something has to check here. I gave you an example last week. Okay? I want to enter somebody who paid. For example, if the student ID is 2014 and I'm putting in 2015, something should be able to tell me I'm making a mistake. Okay?
True.
Yeah. So these are part of the things we will teach you so that you at least when you finish this class, I bet you will have opportunity of saying you have 3 years experience of analytics, because we'll take you through the engineering part, data architect part, and analytics. So now we've created these tables today. Now, what do you guys think? Do you want me to send you an assignment and let's call it a day today, so that you go learn more about this? Because when this class just started, I don't want us to pack you with too much information, because why? We have 2 people in the class who are yet to get their laptop running. They are yet to get their laptops running. So we don't want to, I promise you guys that this class, everybody's going to understand what we have come here to teach. Okay? What we've come to learn. Everybody's going to come here and learn very, very well. So I don't want to pack too much of information, right now. The only thing is I will give you an assignment. I will send you an assignment. You will do for me. So the 2 people who are yet to get their laptops running, please make sure before the next class you get this up and running. Download and get everything up and running. Omolara, I'm going to send you the information needed, the class where we did the download.
Okay.
Everything. I'm going to send that to you so you can use that to come up with the download. Like I promised, everybody will not be left out in this class. We all must learn. Okay? Right now, we have learned how to create database and also learn how to create table. Please, I beg you, because of the people who are yet to get their laptops running, let's stop here today. The only thing is I will give you a follow-up assignment. Okay? And please, we will not do this next week. The 2 people who are yet to get their laptops running, please and please, get your laptops running. If you have issues during the week or anytime, call me so that we get that set up before the next class. The next class, we'll be finishing our class 3 o'clock on the dot. It's just 2:09 right now, but I'm so sorry. We just have to let these guys. Because if we start doing the primary key and foreign key concept now, I bet you they will not get it by the time they put their hands on it. Even you in the class, you will ask questions before you get it. Now talk of someone who is not putting his hands on it. Okay, I'll give you an assignment. I will send it to you once I'm sending the video to you today. Okay, so let's stop here today so that you don't get too much information, and these guys can also get things up and running. Okay, like I promised you, I've promised you before that you are coming to this class to learn like somebody who is starting from primary 1, elementary 1. Okay, somebody who is starting, we are considering you as a novice. So we want you to understand it in any form that we are going to teach you. Okay? So please, let's call it a day for now. Okay?
That's it for today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. And if you want to keep learning, check out the other videos we have here on our channel.